All right, I think we're live. Let's see. Yeah, I think we are. All right. All right. So there is pretty sure there's an enhanced risk for severe weather today up in that general area that I'm focusing on right now. And then down here, there's also some storms that could do something. But these storms seem to be the worst. Bunch of special weather statements right here. Special weather statement and a tornado watch. Okay. Here we go. Alright, here we go. We got a tornado warning with the video. It's raining so much over there you can't really even see anything on the video. Okay, this storm looks kind of intense here. They're under a tornado watch. And a severe thunderstorm watch. Warning. We have another severe thunderstorm warning over here in Ohio. Penny-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds, it says. So be prepared for that. Moving on to Washington, D.C. We're about to get hit hard by some decent rain here. Nothing too bad. They do have a severe thunderstorm watch and warning. Alright, going over here to Kentucky. We have 3 special weather statements. Wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour. Wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour. Wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour and pea-sized hail. Okay. Okay. A video from Indianapolis. Let's see. Nothing too severe. He's just driving on the interstate. He's about to get hit by this huge line of storms over here. Moving down to Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, and Louisiana. It looks like we have some storms about to cross into Scottsboro, Alabama. Just leaving Huntsville. Nothing too severe. This is a special weather statement. Wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour. 2 more special weather statements down here, and a special weather statement over there. This one has 40 mile per hour winds. That one has 40 mile per hour winds as well, and 40 mile per hour winds and pea-sized hail on the southern special weather statement. And then another special weather statement up here. Pea-sized hail and 40 mile per hour winds. We have a special weather statement over here just north of Tulsa. 30-mile-per-hour winds. What is this? High wind, I don't want that. What is this? Wind, yeah, I don't want that. Alright, I turned off that setting. Okay. And then check out one of these videos, Jordan Hall. Nothing too bad. Luke Hatton, let's see. Okay. Huh. It's weird. Nothing too interesting over there right now. I wish we had like somebody like in the storm right here. That'd be nice. Just gonna wait for like some sort of tornado warning. Whole cluster special weather statements and a severe thunderstorm warning. Says it's headed towards Birmingham. I don't know why it says that because Montgomery, it's not headed towards Birmingham. I don't know what that means though. Maybe they were earlier and then they changed their heading. Because this one was issued 40 minutes, or not 40 minutes ago. When was it issued? $2 p.m., 38 minutes ago. I'm moving back up to these. Okay, tornado warning. Ping pong sized hail until 3:15 p.m. Eastern Time. This person in Indianapolis. Let's see if they can see this storm approaching. No, they can't. All right, not yet. All right, let's see. Seems like these storms don't look that bad. But these storms behind it, there's like a little bit more intense than the storms behind it. Don't look that bad, and the storms behind that don't even look that bad. They'll either turn into something like this, or they're just gonna stay weak like that. I'm gonna do something real quick. Hello. I see your comment. I don't know why the camera keeps zooming in and zooming out real quick. Maybe because it's so close and I can't make it go any further back. Because I haven't found out how to like screen record yet. Because I've only done a few live streams like this. Well, actually, this is my second one. Tried to do one last time, but the power went out. So. This special weather statement, it says Let's see the full comment. Let's see. Okay. It seems like... Okay, right here. These storms are kind of getting close to Cleveland. They're not that intense. No, they're not that bad. And then the storms right here, this one, the specific one right here over the Chattanooga airport, is intensifying. So maybe by the time that it gets closer to Cleveland, it might be more intense. Maybe more like this one right here, hitting Cohata. It might have a little bit of red in it. Could intensify to have a little bit of purple in it, or pink. Let's see, right down here. It might intensify to be something like that, but I think it would be out of Cleveland by the time it intensified to be like that. If it even intensifies to be like that. But once those storms are out, there might be a... Well, let me check how it's... Let me see how fast these storms are moving. Northeast at 15 miles per hour. Okay, that's not fast. Turn off autofocus. Let's see. Autofocus. Where is autofocus? All right. Hello. See the other person's comment. It's not doing that zooming out thing anymore. Maybe I think it's whenever I zoom in a lot, then it starts to do that. Whenever I zoom out like this, it doesn't do that. Okay, there's a new special weather statement over Birmingham. Wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Oh, 4 viewers, nice. Okay. This weather app, it's called My Radar. It has like time things up at the top, and it tells you when the last radar scan was. It's 2:44 p.m. right now, and the last scan was 2:35. So I don't actually know how much these storms have intensified yet, because it's about 10 minutes behind, 9 minutes behind right now. So all these storms probably moved up a little bit further, so this isn't totally accurate. Let's see. I'm going to come back on these storms once we get our new update. Okay. Tornado warning up here in... Where is this? I can't see the state line because I think it's in Indiana, but it might be in Illinois as well. Yeah, it's barely in Illinois, this little teeny tiny area. Yeah, I see all y'all's comments. Alright. Why is there just some random video down here? The autofocus thing is not working. It's doing that thing again. Oh, it says loading up at the top. It might give us our new update soon. What did I say our last update was? Did I say it was 2:30 or 2:35? I think it was 2:35. That was 11 minutes ago. Yeah, I don't think it's updated. I don't think it's updated yet. 5 viewers, hello. So if you want to type in the chat where you would like me to move to on the radar, I could see when the storms are gonna hit wherever you are. You can just type in the city, and I'll find it. You can either type it in down at the bottom here with this little search thing. You don't have to, but it's raining pretty hard where I'm live streaming. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Right here. I think that's what you were talking about, right? Yep. Okay. It's right here. Alright. I don't think those storms will hit. I think these storms down here in Atlanta will. We'll see how fast they're moving. I don't see how fast it's moving. Maybe this one tells you. Northeast at 20 miles an hour, so I'm assuming the ones in front of it are like probably pretty close to the same speed, but not quite the same speed. So on the other weather app that I use that I don't have on this computer because it costs like $8, I don't really want to spend $8 twice to get the same weather app. It tells you how fast the storms are moving and it shows you the heading. Okay, let's see. I think here is probably pretty good for like another couple hours maybe, and then these storms will hit, and then you have a whole line of storms behind it. Let me do something real quick. Live chat. Los Angeles. Okay, let's see. Why did Los Angeles not pop up until so late? I zoomed in and it finally popped up now. Okay. Los Angeles. It looks like there's a few drops of rain, like the size of a block or something, but other than that, Los Angeles is good for hours until something else pops up. There is a hurricane down here. And as it gets closer to the United States, I'll probably focus on that a little bit more, but that'll be days from now. Wait, all right, we got a scan at 2:40. That was 9 minutes ago. You're welcome.
Code for ballistic weapons and Aubrey wins every gun.
That's my sister that's talking. Aubrey, do you want to say hi?
Hi, person that I don't know.
People.
People.
There's 4 people. Yeah, that was my sister.
Hi, play Fortnite.
Yeah, she's playing Fortnite. Okay. I'd rather be doing this than play Fortnite. Okay, yes, the storms have intensified, actually. Just a little bit, though. Aubrey, everybody's saying hello to you.
Hi.
She said hi, I don't know. I don't know if y'all heard it. She's not saying it very loud. Okay, the latest scan was 11 minutes ago. And they've intensified. It looks like downtown Cleveland might be getting hit right now. Oh, 60 years. It's kind of, I built this like homemade Lego tripod, so it's kind of hard to read live comments. Uh-oh, drop my thing. Why don't y'all give me 1 second? I'm gonna take off a few things of this Lego thing so I can see the live comments better. Yes, I do live by him. Yes. Like, I don't know, maybe 25 minutes. Barely, maybe. It's not letting me take off the Lego pieces very easily. Give me just 1 second. I gotta do something.
Who are those people?
1 second, Aubrey. Okay, take off the Lego pieces. That's better. Now I think I can. Let me take off one more layer. Okay. Let me do that one more time. That's probably good. Yes. Okay, now I can read live comments, I think. Yes, now I can read live comments. I'm ready for a new scan for 2:45 because they only do it by 5 minutes and then you gotta wait like 12 or 13 minutes for the next scan. We only have a 240 scan, it's 252. Aubrey, my bad, yeah. Don't worry, you're not the first person.
Hey, who are your little knick-knack friends?
What?
I don't know, I just made up a word. Who are your friends? Your live streaming friends. Hello, live streaming
Are the
friends.
flashes lightning?
What's
You know,
going on?
I've not really. Yes, I think they actually are. Yeah, they are. Yeah, because one just flashed in this storm down here. Yeah, they are lightning. Yeah. Okay. I did miss a comment a while ago. I need to respond to that comment. Okay, I need to take off a whole nother layer again. 1 second. I can't click one of the buttons that I need to use. Nice. Live comments.
It was hard at the time. It's funny to hear it in my mind.
So I can see one of the comments. Did you want to know what is like one of the best weather apps? I didn't really understand it that well. I don't think I read it right. I read it real quick twice. Do you mind typing that again so I can like understand it and tell you, please? Yep, okay. Like a good replacement. Okay. Well, do you mind spending money or do you want a free one? Because I have a few good free ones and I have one good one that costs money. Hello. I heard that you're just stopping by. We got a new special weather statement. Still in Alabama. I bet one of the next special weather statements in here will probably be in Tennessee. What in the world? I don't even think that's a real city in Tennessee, but whatever. That happens with some of these like weather apps. It says like these random cities that nobody's ever heard of. Yeah. Okay, let's see the comment. I didn't get to fully read it before it disappeared. Okay. So this one that I'm using right now, this one is free. Well, the regular version, and you can change your settings to whatever you want. So like, let me change my setting real quick. You can change it to like this. Well, it'll load. Might be a second. And as you can see, like this is a different like texture for the storms. So I like to keep it on composite. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. I think. And this one's called My Radar. This one's free, or you can get the pro version. I think the pro version is like $1.99. I don't actually remember, but this one works just fine. And then Radar Omega is also a really good one, but it's like $8. But in my opinion, it's totally worth it. Train deck would be awesome. Yeah, I really would. Like one of the modern ones, like an SD70 or something. SD70 ACE, that'd be pretty fun. I like those trains. I know the storms up here are more intense, but I know at least one of my viewers and me is like lives around these storms. So I'm probably gonna be focusing on these a little bit more. Now, Cleveland, it looks like okay, we got a 2:50 p.m. update. That was 7 minutes ago. That's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. So it looks like we have just a bunch of individual storms about to hit Cleveland, and then these storms, this whole line. It's gonna be pretty brief, but also pretty intense. This one said special weather statement. It said winds up to 40 miles per hour. So I mean that's not too bad. All right, you're in Knoxville. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's check up in Knoxville. I also really like Knoxville. Knoxville's fun. I don't go to Knoxville that often. I used to. I always tend to go to Pigeon Forge and Sevierville to go to Dollywood and stuff. All right, but it looks like Knoxville is probably good until these storms over Dayton hit. And then you might have those storms for a few minutes. And then you have, after those storms hit, I think you're going to be good for a while. And then if these storms keep their heading, they might not even hit Chattanooga. If they keep going like straight this way, but if they start going up, then they're also probably going to hit Dalton. So be prepared for the storms over Dunlap in Dayton right now. Those will hit in a little bit, probably in about. I wish there's a special weather statement so you can see how fast they were going. Well, and Spring City. So actually not as far as I thought. So wait, let's see. You said a comment. And then, so I can't tell if these storms are going to hit. They might barely hit Chattanooga, but since you live in Knoxville, if they keep producing supercells a little bit more up north in the Clifton area, then yes, they probably will hit. But if they're any further south, then I don't think so. So I think your main storm is about right here. And if you're right here, well, not exactly in downtown Knoxville, but if you're like right here, you can see the storms barely whenever you zoom in this much. So I think you're probably good for maybe 30 more minutes until these storms hit, and they might hit for 25 to 30 minutes. And then your storms will be done for a while. But if these storms keep headed more north, then I think you will get hit by these storms as well. But that's going to be a while. It's going to be hours and hours from now. It's 3:01. So Okay. There was an update 6 minutes ago. Okay, I was like, what happened to all those storms? Because I only just saw one storm up there for a second. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, you might be getting home right when it starts to rain. Yeah. Or you could be getting out of your car right when it starts to rain. Or you might be driving in, or you might be pulling up into your driveway right when it starts raining. These storms don't look that bad. You only have this storm, the southernmost storm. It doesn't look too bad. It might. Let's see. What are they called? Not branches. The things that come up. I know it sounds so obvious. It's leaves, but it's the teeny tiny branches that leaves are like twigs with leaves on them. Whatever they're called. Those might fall down from trees, but other than that, you're gonna be fine. Drive faster. Downtown Knoxville can get congested right whenever all the people get out from work. Because I have gone to Knoxville whenever in rush hour before. Is there any places y'all want me to check out next? Oh, good. I didn't get to read the whole comment before it went away. Let's see. It keeps disappearing. I want to read it. Ah, there we go. Finally, I got to see it before it disappeared. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. It's not fun. Yeah, rush hour starts at 4 and then it goes way past 6. Downtown Chattanooga here, it starts at 3:45 and goes until like. They have so much construction going on the interstate there, so once rush hour starts, it doesn't really stop until like 10, basically. But that's not from all the work people. The real rush hour, if you didn't count traffic, if you didn't count construction, it'd probably be from like 3:45 to 6 or so. So not too bad. 2 hours and 15 minutes. What one is this? There's something on the side. What in the world? There we go. I know the majority of the people that have clicked on this video, I don't think any of are up from here, but there's a bunch of tornado warnings up here. So I'm gonna check out this video real quick, and if there's nothing good, I'm just gonna go back down to the other storms. Well, kind of disappeared. Let me try one more time. No, that's not good. That's not good at all. We're just gonna get back down to these storms. He was just driving in some heavy rain. You can't really see anything. Our latest scan was at 3 o'clock, 6 minutes ago. Seems like Cleveland's still getting hit by rain. if 6 minutes ago it was doing that, you still got this storm over the Chattanooga airport still to hit Cleveland. Aubrey. All right, thank you. What's your name? Let's see. Thank you, Dustin. Two likes. Nice. Hello to the 5 viewers. Let's see. Ooh, hello GP Magic. I remember whenever we had the 24-hour, or not me, but what's it called? The 24-hour Enduro live. I remember I kept seeing you, GP Magic, in the chat. Jackson sent me. Yeah. Somebody just left. I don't know who it was, but if GP Magic or anybody is still in here that I haven't talked about their city yet, you can type in your city and I'll go talk about like when it's gonna start raining and stuff if you want to do that. I'm gonna do something real quick. What in the world? Whenever I wanted to change it, that's not what I wanted. He's in Illinois. Do you know a specific city in Illinois? It looks like Illinois is just getting hit by. Well, it depends what city in Illinois. There's like 2 tornado warnings in Illinois. It's currently raining right now, so it can't be like down here. So, well, that's Missouri. It can't be like. I can't see the state lines with all this rain, but okay. Well, if it's raining, it has to be somewhere in this general area. Well, that's in Indiana as well, but it has to be in like this area. Nothing looks too bad for Illinois. Basically, just looks like there's a little bit of hard rain mixed in, but not much at all. Alright, looks like we're about to get a new scan update. Alright, we still only have a 3 p.m. update. Armenia, okay. Gotta type it into the thing because I don't actually. I know where Armenia is, but I don't know where the city in Armenia is. Might take a second. It brought me over to Europe, but it didn't actually exactly tell me where the city is. Actually, do I know where Armenia is? Might not. I can find it. I'll find it. Okay, yeah, Georgia and Turkey. All right, nice. There's Georgia. There's Turkey. If I zoom out, maybe it'll tell me the country names. There it is. What is this, the city right here? Yeah, being a meteorologist does take some skills. You gotta study it for a while. Okay, this is the city. All right, let's zoom out a little bit and see if there's any rain around. Well, maybe it hasn't loaded yet. Oh, yes, it has loaded. There's just some rain up there. It looks like there's literally no rain around you. And the storms that aren't far from you, they're headed more north and stuff. It's probably going to be, unless storms pop up somewhere around here, it's probably going to be several hours at least. But otherwise, you're good for a while. Okay, 3:05 update. Okay, these storms look pretty intense right here. Yep. Those look intense. Let's see. Still 40-mile-per-hour winds in the storms. But one of the next special weather statements will be with one of these storms, or whenever these keep moving up. Well, they're not moving up. They're moving more northeast. Seems like they're going to hit Chattanooga, Collegedale, Cleveland, Ringgold, Appleton, Cohutta, and Varnell, maybe. Appleton doesn't pop up on here, but I'm from around this area, so I kind of know all the cities around there, around that general area. Appleton is super duper small. It's like teeny tiny. That's like 50 or 60 houses. Still 3:05 update. These storms right here, 30-mile-per-hour winds, but this one, oh my. That one's been going since 1:09 Central Time. So that was 2:09 Eastern Time. That's over an hour old. That special weather statement's over an hour. Yeah, and they don't really update special weather statements. They only do that in tornado warnings. Well, at least on this app they do. They don't. But, this storm looks pretty bad. And it's going to move into Chattanooga. It's also going to move into Collegedale and Cleveland. Over there. Nothing too severe, though. Why does it say I'm way over here? It said I've been over here since I downloaded this. What state am I in? I can barely even see the line. I can't tell if I'm in, according to them, I can't tell if I'm in Kansas or Oklahoma. Let's see. Okay, I'm barely in Kansas, it says. Definitely not in Kansas.
Yeah.
I can literally prove it right now. I can show you outside. Pretty sure there's not pine trees in Kansas. Well, there might be somewhere, but not as many as there is outside right now. Just waiting for a new update or a new special weather statement so I could have something to talk about. Well, while I'm waiting for that, I'm just going to go up to these storms because these storms are really, really intense. But later we'll have storms this intense, but minus the tornado warnings, I think. there was a 0 chance for tornadoes today. For us, there was a 5% chance up where I am right now on this radar. All right, nothing too bad over there. 0310 update. Nope. Oh, I did not mean to do that. What is this photo anyway? I need to get rid of that photo. Probably need to get a new photo. Oh, yeah, I forgot. The photo is just transition out like once a week. Guess that's what the photo is for this week. It's kind of weird. What is it anyway? What is that? I have no clue. But whatever it is, I don't like it. Give me a 310 update, please. Man, you know, I'm surprised there's not been a 310 update. There we go, 310 update. Here we go. Okay. Man, it looks like downtown Cleveland was getting poured on because this was 8 minutes ago, but I still think Cleveland is in rain. Barely, though. Cleveland will probably be safe until, well, that. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to these storms. Now the storms look like they're moving into Calhoun and Charleston. Seems like they could have been weakening a little bit. I've talked about Washington, D.C. before everybody joined in. Talked about it like 5 minutes in, right before everybody joined. Wyoming. A city called Wyoming. Alright. In Delaware. Okay. Looks like they're under a severe thunderstorm watch. And then a severe thunderstorm warning as well. But it's a small severe thunderstorm warning. It's like, you can barely see the outline. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Nothing too bad. Man, this storm hasn't lost its intensity yet. I'm pretty sure that blob of pink is a little bit bigger than last time. So they might actually be intensifying. So I'm guessing once these storms hit, they're probably they're gonna hit hard for a few minutes, and then they're gonna have pretty light rain behind them for 25 minutes, and then you're gonna have a long break for like 3.5 hours until you have this. It's basically just gonna be like a repeat of this. And I'm guessing the storms behind it right here will hit around 8 or 9, maybe 10. 10 at the latest, unless they like completely dissipate, which that is very unlikely because whenever you have long lines of storms, they don't typically dissipate until they like break up and in the tiny supercells like that. Well, that's not a good example. And until they break up to like this. These are just storms intensifying right now. They're about to be into a line like this. So whenever they break up, then they start to like dissipate because they get smaller and then they're not as long and stuff. Okay. Not even noticed this pink. Okay. I see a decent amount.
Oh, that's not a good guy. It's not a good guy.
Okay. Yeah. No, I had a live stream like this. Well, actually, I've never had a live stream like this whenever there's been so many comments. I've only gotten like 3, and then everybody was like done. This is the second longest live stream I've ever done, because the one that I did, not yesterday, but the day before, was 2 hours long. This one, I don't know if it's going to be as long. Once these storms right here move out of the Chattanooga and Cleveland area, I'm probably going to be done. But that might be a while. So I'm going to at least be streaming for another hour. Minimum. Probably longer. I don't think I can do another live stream tomorrow because I'm pretty sure we're going skating. I tried to do one last night, but there was some pretty intense. Is this a new special weather statement? Or is that old? I don't remember. I've not been. Program that I'm using is sick. Like the app. I can tell you what it's called if you're like referring to the app. It's free, or you can get the one that costs money. I'm gonna change a comment while I wait for the next update. Oh well, there. Did I say change comment? I'm going to say change a setting, not a comment. Okay. These storms have lost their pink and purple in them. Oh. Okay. Just waiting for something to pop up to talk about. Might be doing this for a little bit.
Okay, look at the whole crew. Everybody come in and finish with it.
Aubrey, what are you doing?
Look how many friends I got. So I got Billy Bob, Tilly Bob, Killy Bob.
Aubrey?
Hey, look, I'm playing with everyone who's ever good, and I have like 10 people for all my friends. So I got these two, that person, and that person up there, that person up there, and this person down here. All of those people are friends.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay.
That's the place landing.
Aubrey, please don't talk like a baby.
But
Please don't talk like a baby. Remember, Mom doesn't want you talking like a baby.
I am offended.
She said she's offended. Oh, whoa. When did these storms do that? Now they're like turning into one line, but by the time they're going this way, so they're gonna miss Chattanooga and Cleveland because the majority of them have already hit, and they're gonna turn into a line like later. They're gonna be like this. I'm gonna mess around with these settings real quick. Forecast, air quality 29, 77 degrees. Wait, no, that's for North Carolina. Let me do that. Now, let's try. 83 degrees, air quality 35. Oh, great. Tuesday, the high is supposed to be 93. Warm. All right, turn that setting off. I'm gonna mess around with one more setting. What is this setting? Nope, turn that off. Aviation? What is this? I don't really think that helps that much. Turn that setting off. Power outages? Okay, there's a lot of power outages. Also turn that setting off. Avalanche danger, don't want that. Let's custom user overlay. Roads. Whoa. Now you can actually kind of see what the storms are doing, but I do not like that. I'm just so used to this. Gotta keep it original. Okay, we got a 320 update 7 minutes ago. And now we have a new storm right here. It's gonna join the Cleveland storms in a little bit. And right after they're done with the Cleveland storms, like I said, you're gonna have a little bit of a break. For a while. Until that. Well, you know what? Did they change their heading or are they moving to right now? No, they're still moving north, barely. Barely. There's just what in the world? Hit a button and it did this. I mean, I can just turn this off, but what is this? I want to know what this is. Click on this. What is this? Okay. Some YouTube video or some video. I don't know if it's on YouTube. What does this button do? Nope, I don't want to take a photo. Oh, that's what that does. Okay. How do the weather patterns go through the Appalachians? Or Appalachians? I don't know. Let's see. Appalachians, I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Be right back. Okay. I'm pretty sure 2 families that I know are watching, or they were. So I'd like to give a shout out to the Robinson family. I'm pretty sure they're still watching. I don't remember. And Case and Kellen. What does this button do? 1 second. Oh, it mutes your thing. Okay. I'm gonna go grab something real quick. I'm gonna turn the camera off and mute the mic real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Had to grab a sip of water. Okay, there's a 325 update. The storm's getting closer and closer to downtown. Once they hit here, I'll probably be up here within 30 minutes. And they're probably gonna hit here in 15 minutes. So probably within 45 minutes, these storms will hit up here and stuff in Cleveland. Okay, it looks like the storm's behind it. Okay, well, you know what? I don't know where that supercell went. Well, if I keep that heading more like this, they're gonna hit later, but that's gonna be hours. I think they're moving like 27 miles an hour. Except they're only moving like 20. And they're still in Mississippi. I mean, that's gonna be hours. And the storms can vary in speed. They can speed up or slow down. So it could be more, it could be less. But if they go any slower, they might have already dissipated by the time that they reach over here and stuff. I need a 3:30 update. I can actually kind of see what's happening. You know, there might be one more weather app that we might have downloaded the other day that I think gives more accurate updates. So I'm going to turn the camera off and see if I can find that. I'll be right back. I'm not going to mute the mic though. Oh, I couldn't find it. Well, they gave me a 3:30 update. Okay, these storms are re-intensifying. They got more pink and purple in them. Well, not purple, but pink. Looks like I might be raining a little bit in Collegedale. Is it the only pink in that storm? Yeah, it is right now. I'm on a 3:35 update. That was only 2 minutes ago, but kind of want to see what the storms have moved in 5 minutes or 7 minutes. What was this? Huh. It's weird. Shows like flashing. No, not flashing. Flashing stuff. Whoa, there's storms. There's a lot of storms down there. Oh, there's thunder outside. Probably with that storm or these storms. Let's see the special weather statement. Okay. They upgraded the special weather statement. Okay, they're moving northeast at 15 miles an hour. That's not fast. It might be a little bit longer before they hit, actually, because they're going so slow.
Can you help me open my Stanley?
Stanley?
Yeah, it's trying to open.
Your hands are sweaty from doing this. Ow, it pinched me. There we go.
Thank you, Nate.
You're welcome. Okay, now it says 50 mile per hour winds and pea-sized hail. Nothing that intense, except for the 50 mile per hour winds. Pea-sized hail is nothing. Oh, 8 viewers, nice. I ran out into pea-sized hail ones. It literally just. When is it going to rain in Ringgold, Georgia? Okay, 3:30 update. It's 3:39. It was raining in Ringgold at that time, but that is probably moved out by then. So you probably have that teeny tiny thing of light rain, and then you have this red. So probably within 2 minutes, and then it'll probably start raining again. Seven viewers, 4 likes, not too bad. 6 viewers now. Two minutes. Yeah, probably within 2 minutes. If it's not already raining, yeah, probably within 2 minutes. Because Ringgold just got off all that hard rain, and then this is 3:40, and our last update was at 3:30. So this is 10 minutes old. So I'm assuming, well, actually, I think it's raining again in Ringgold. Just checking right now. I think it is. And then if these storms keep their heading, it's just gonna be a long line. Not raining yet. It'll update in 2 minutes. North of Ringgold. Yeah, north of Ringgold. Okay. Let me find it. Like right here. So right here, probably. Oh my goodness. So I'm expecting that. 40 mile per hour winds, low clouds, and heavy rain. I was not expecting them to intensify like that. Whoa. Okay. And these storms down here are also intensifying. All right, that's crazy. Was not expecting that. Well, it's pouring right now. Well, those storms, with all the pink, it looks like it's gonna go just south of Ringgold and hit downtown Ringgold. So if it's North Ringgold, if it's North Ringgold, you might only get hit with that yellow. Maybe some orange, maybe some red, and possibly some of that thing. I'm gonna turn the camera off and then show out the window real quick. What in the world? There's blue skies and it's raining. I'm gonna turn the camera off again and go back. Okay, here we go. Back. Oh my. It is pouring even harder outside. As soon as I come back, it starts pouring again. Wow. So I was not expecting that intensification that fast. I wasn't even expecting any of those storms to have that much pink in it. Like, I was kind of expecting to have a little bit in this storm, but not that much. And then this Ringgold storm, like, I was not expecting to have any pink at all. Like, that's kind of crazy. Let's see how many dBz. It says 66 dBz. It's crazy. 66 dBz. Then it seems like if you zoom into that color, it's probably around 64 dBz. But yeah, I was not expecting them to intensify like that. That was crazy.
Nate,
Yes.
Little Pizza just showed his face.
Who's Little Pizza?
Don't you know him? He's a Fortnite YouTuber.
Never heard of him.
I'm offended. So who's your little friends?
So here we go. 66 dBz. Why is this in a special weather statement if, like, let's say this isn't? Eight viewers. Hey, cat. Cat. Don't do that. Austin, don't do that. Okay. Well. What are the chances for tornadoes in Cleveland? Less than 2%. The main threat for tornadoes is up here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back in the comments. Yeah. Okay. That's a good example of what DBZ is. Basically, what DBZ is, it's basically, I don't actually know what it stands for, but the lower the DBZ, what in the world? There we go. The higher the DBZ, the heavier the rain. Let me do something if I do that. That's like, you can see it says 74. That's for purple. And then let's say you go down to green, like that's 26. So you can see light and then heavy. So the higher the DBZ, the harder the rain. The lower the DBZ, the lighter the rain. So like, let's see this. Okay, that would be probably about 70 DBZ or 6 in between. No rain north of Ringgold yet. This was a update for 9 minutes ago. Still no rain? Oh, hold on. And I'm guessing it's probably gonna rain before 4 p.m. Eastern time. That's 11 minutes. Ringgold update, please. Okay. A lot of that pink and purple's gone away. So if we're talking about North Ringgold, like right here, somewhere around here. Now it's at 340. So you're probably about to get some light rain within probably 6 or 7 minutes. Well, this whole line is kind of broken apart. It's kind of in this like whole cluster now. So now it's gonna like rain really, really hard and then light and then really, really hard and then yeah. That's interesting. Whenever we get a 345 update, then I'll probably have a better idea of when it's gonna start raining in Ringgold. $345, there we go. Well, basically all that purple is gone. I mean pink. It's gone. North Ringgold. So all the rain is gone in downtown Ringgold for like seconds. And then in North Ringgold, probably about right here. Maybe, yeah. Well, you're about to get hit by the thunder in Ringgold. Okay, yeah, you're probably getting pretty close to getting hit. Probably within 5 minutes. That'd be 357. I wish there were scans faster. I wish you could get it like actually like live. That'd be so nice. So you can actually like tell when it's exactly gonna hit. I think it's gonna start raining in North Ringgold really soon. Only if I had Radar Omega that I could use right now. And I could give a better time zone or estimate. Just need a 3:50 p.m. update. I hear thunder right now. $3:45 update still ongoing. I wonder if there's a way they'll tell you when you get your next update. That'd be nice. Nope, did not mean to do that. I'm gonna do something with the settings real quick. It keeps saying loading at the top, so I think we might get a new update very soon. Still 3:45. Still 3:45. Maybe by the time that I change this next setting. $3.50. Nice. Okay. North Ringgold. I think it's getting maybe barely sprinkled on, depending on how far north. If it's not already barely, well, hold on. Oh, it's 3:56. The last update was 6 minutes ago. It at least has to be sprinkling in Ringgold now. If that was 6 minutes ago, it has to be at least sprinkling. Whoa. Okay, I went up to the storms up north. Look at that. Or not up north, but north of here. Huh. That guy's facing towards those storms right there. Got some in my eye. I have a heads up. I'm probably gonna end the live stream in, I don't know, within 30 minutes, probably. And then that would put me at live streaming for 2 hours and 30 seconds. It'd be my longest live stream by 14 seconds. So that's just a warning. What is that? .355 update. All right. Okay. Now the storm practically over Cohutta has some pink in it. And these storms now also have some pink in it. Oh my. The storm headed straight for Birmingham has intensified. You know, these storms are basically headed straight that way. So these storms, the sky, you might not be able to see the blue sky for a while. Actually, I don't even know if you will. Because these storms might keep going until the sun's down. This storm will probably be completely out by 6. These storms will probably be out completely by 8. And then these storms will probably be out completely by 10. And then the sun sets at like 8:50 something. Yeah. I'll be back. Okay. When is our latest update? 3:55. Okay, so we've not gotten the new update. Well, one 4 o'clock update, but only 4:05, and they typically do updates like every 8 or 9 minutes. Sometimes they'll do 2 within 3 minutes, but that's kind of rare. I'm gonna not focus on these storms for a little bit. I'm gonna go to these storms and just watch one of the videos for a minute because it looks kind of intense. Whoa. You can zoom in on a stream? Oh, yeah. Forgot you can do that. Now it's a way better quality. Four o'clock update. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. These storms are about to move into downtown Chattanooga. And then they're going to hit Collegedale and Cleveland probably within the next hour. At the 4 o'clock update, it kept. I wonder if the mic picked that up. That was loud thunder. Still kept its purple. It's got like a red hook. But there's like, it's not going to produce a tornado because, you know, it like needs a hook of all colors, not just red. Inside of a storm like that. Yeah, okay. Nine minutes ago is our most recent update. This is what it was looking like 9 minutes ago. I wonder if the storms have moved into downtown Chattanooga yet. If they haven't, they gotta be getting close. Well, now the storms, they literally broke apart for like 15 minutes and then they're starting to come back into line again. That's interesting. It looks like there might be storms like all night. You're gonna have these storms, and since they have that heading, they're just gonna keep coming rapid fire. And then once you're done with those storms, you have like a 2 or 3 hour break, and then you have these storms again. I bet these will intensify to be something like this, but I don't know. A new special weather statement right here. 40-mile-per-hour winds, it says. I'm gonna go outside and see what the storms are looking like in real time. I'll be right back. This is what they're looking like in real time. Got blue skies over there. Then you come over here and you got that. And this is before the bad storms have even rolled in yet. You can just tell they're gonna come soon. I'm gonna turn the camera off real quick, and I'm gonna go get some shoes on so I can walk out there. BRB. Alright. Feet soaking wet. There's some thunder around. But other than that, just a few sprinkles. Nothing too bad. For now. Maybe by the time that I get back in, we'll have another update. I'm gonna head in, I'm gonna mute the mic and turn off the camera. I'll be right back. Yep, here's an update for 405. Wow. These still. Oh, it just didn't load yet. I was like, this storm's completely broke up. It's just not loaded yet. Yeah, and these storms keep their heading. Their head is straight. Oh, we got. That looks pretty intense. Storms are essentially in downtown Chattanooga. They're like that. They're like that close. So they're like, well, it's 4:15, so that was 10 minutes ago. So you probably got another 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes maybe before they hit downtown. And those storms don't even look that bad. It's the storms that are below it that are headed straight towards Cleveland and Collegedale that are going to be worse. And, okay, just a cluster of 3 special weather statements. All of them are in Georgia and Alabama. None in Tennessee yet. There's a few special weather statements over here in North Carolina. Two huge special weather statements up here in the Northeast. Still a 4:05 update, and it keeps saying loading, so I think we're about to get another update. It's 4:17. That was a while ago. Yeah, we've not had an update in over 10 minutes. Okay, 14 update. Oh, we got more pink. On Radar Omega, it's purple, but on this, it's pink, so I kind of get them mixed up a little bit. Because with the gradient for the rain that I use, or whatever it's called, the setting for the rain, it looks exactly like Radar Omega, or really close to it. So, just out of instinct, I call it purple, even though it's pink, because I use Radar Omega way more than my radar, which I'm using right now. And now it looks like Collegedale might be getting hit kind of hard. But let's see if the storms have made in Chattanooga. Not quite. I really do think that these storms are going to hit, and they're going to hit Collegedale, Cleveland, and Apperson, and Ringgold, and Cohata, Georgia pretty hard. This special weather statement, which is the newest, says 40-mile-per-hour winds, and they're moving 25 miles per hour northeast, and they're less than 25 miles away, so they're less than an hour away. Less than an hour away. Let's go check out this guy's POV. Well, I'll check it out. If it looks good, I'll show it on camera, but if it just looks like some rain, so camera's blocked with rain. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not going to show that. It's not worth it. Alright, a new special weather statement has been issued. So it's got a pixel of pink. Pea-sized hail, 40-mile-per-hour winds. I'm guessing this special weather statement is basically going to be like what these storms are going to be like. Basically, so probably pea-sized hail. The hail could be up to an inch. I have seen some 1-inch hail move through here earlier today on radar. And some 40-mile-per-hour winds as well. So this special weather statement right here is basically going to be like what these storms down here are going to be like. So probably pea-sized hail and 40-mile-per-hour winds. That's probably what it's going to say. These storms are moving at 15 miles an hour. So one day, these storms down here will catch up with this storm and just make one huge cluster because it was behind it and moving faster. 10 miles an hour faster, so one day they will catch up and merge. Ooh, there we go. Okay, looks like we got some more pink down there now, right this second. And if it's keeping that heading, it's gonna hit Collegedale, Varnell, Cohutta, Appleton, and Cleveland directly with that very heavy rain, high winds, and hail. Probably gonna end this live stream within 10 minutes. Starting to get tired of sitting in a chair. Oh, we got a 4:15 update. Oh, that looks. Yep, I knew it was gonna be intense. Check that out. That is intense. Storms are about to roll in into Appleton stuff soon. Probably the second on this live stream will start pouring. Yeah, his POV is not great. It's getting kind of windy outside. I'm gonna turn the camera off and mute the mic, and I'm gonna run outside real quick. It's just crazy how it's gonna work. Blue skies with clouds, and it's raining. Let's do something here. Walk out in the rain, just a light sprinkles. I don't really mind. Look straight up. You can see that. And blue skies over there. Little bit of blue sky. Didn't realize this, but I put my phone, well, right next to a wasp's nest. Whatever. Probably would have been like, ouch, what did I get stung by? And I saw a wasp nest down there. I wasn't expecting there to be one down there. I'm probably going to live stream like 3 minutes. So, if y'all want, y'all can leave. I'm going to make this my longest live stream by like 2 seconds. My longest live stream is 2 hours and 16 seconds. I'm going to make this one slightly longer, so it can be my longest one. So if y'all like to leave, y'all can leave. I don't think there's going to be much more to see for the next 4 minutes, or 3 minutes. I'm going to head inside, meet the mite, get the thing back up on the radar for the last couple minutes. See ya. Whoa. There's a 420 update. Look at that. Wow. That's intense. That is intense. If it gets intense whenever I'm not live streaming, I might just film and then upload it as a short or something later. Yeah, it's a decent amount of heavy rain. Yeah, that's keeping us heading. I think it's just going to dump a bunch of water on us here. Alright, I think I'm gonna end the live stream. I've been live streaming for like 2 hours. 2 hours exactly right now. Gotta make it the longest live stream though, so I gotta wait a few more seconds. Or not the longest live stream ever, the longest live stream I've ever done. Alright, it's officially the longest. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna try to go live within the next week. So I'll probably see y'all sometime in the next week. Bye.